Hey, what's up, movie fans? This is the Confire Crew, and welcome to our new Top 3 series. It's all about movies, baby. All right, movies, characters, items, scenes.
You complete me.
If it's in movies, it's open for discussion. All right, be sure to drop a like on this video and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the other videos we're going to do in the coming weeks. All right, we got a long list of stuff we want to get through, but this week we're talking about the top 3 opening scenes from movies. I do have the Nerdy Geek, Britain, and my boy, the Almighty Logan, helping me out run through this list today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's slide on up into the top 3 list. Number 3 on our list is none other than Quentin Tarantino's Inglorious Bastards. The reason why this one makes the list, all right, is because of the attention to detail combined with the suspense that is built in the first 15 minutes of this film.
And I think what sets the tone so well in that opening scene is there's just like little hints of music, just small use of music. Right. And there's pauses in between the dialogue. And those two things combined really like intensifies the dialogue. And those are really like the specialties of Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like Tarantino is great at introducing music and dialogue especially. All right. I mean, I don't care if you're talking about Jules and Vern from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Well, you know the show's on TV?
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, but you are aware that there's an invention called television, and on this invention they show shows, right?
Mr. White and Mr. Orange from Reservoir Dogs.
Wait. You didn't tell him your name, did you?
I told him my first name and where I was from.
Why?
I told him where I was from a few days ago. It was just a natural conversation.
What was telling him your name when you weren't supposed to?
He asked.
Quentin Tarantino is the master.
Master.
Somehow, without knowing anything about these characters, I was still engaged and completely hooked. I mean, immediately. Mainly because it was kind of like, watching this made me feel like I was reading a book. I mean, everything had a nice, slow pace to it. I mean, You read a lot of books, right?
I don't read any books at all, whatsoever. I can't remember last time I read a book. But yeah, it's like nothing's rushed. You know, is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah.
From
That's
for
us book readers. For
you smart
you get
people,
a nice build up.
For the smart,
you get
folks,
all the detail.
Yeah, for the smart folks, you get a good build up. And like nothing's rushed. You got Hans Landa drinking his milk. You know, then he's smoking his pipe, and he's talking about like hawks and rats and stuff. So you get a really good build up. You got a great rewarding finish. And you even get an intro to a later character, which is Shoshan.
For me personally, this movie probably would have been at number 1. All right, but I can understand how it might not appeal to the overall masses. I did come out of the theater the first time, and there were some schlubs out there actually talking about how the movie was boring. I couldn't believe it because I was hooked the whole time. But anyway, the other 2 movies on our list should be more widely accepted from the masses. So let's go ahead and get to the other scenes on this list.
Hey Confire Crew, Britton Dowers, aka The Nerdy Geek, coming at you with our number 2 film in the top 3 best movie openings, Pixar's Up. The first 10 minutes of Up are really a short film within the larger movie. We learn about the entire life of Carl Fredricksen up to that point with his wife Ellie. It has a strong emotional punch within a short amount of time, condensing their lives, but showing some major beats and conveying how much they truly loved each other. It does an amazing job of making Carl instantly relatable and turning the mean old man story on its head. Usually in these types of stories, we would slowly learn about the mean old man and what he has gone through. We would relate to a kid or another character within the story, but Up flips the switch. We instantly understand why Carl doesn't want to leave his house. And doesn't want to be bothered by kids. This is his house with the woman he spent his entire life with. You understand him completely because of the way they tell the story within the first 10 minutes. Up has one of the best openings because it encapsulates a life and makes you feel for a character in a short amount of time. No other movie has made me tear up so quickly.
Now for the number 1 spot on our list is what many people believe to be the best comic book movie ever, The Dark Knight. Here we get an introduction to the Joker for the first time since all the way back in 1989.
And what I really think makes this scene cool is this ain't no jokey joke Joker like you got from the original Batman.
This is a shoot somebody in the face Joker.
Oh yeah, totally
sure.
brutal. I mean, you really get a look at how sinister the Joker is in this movie because the people that he's working with is doing this bank robbery. He finishes them all off with each other, with the guys. They're shooting each person that they're working with.
And that just shows how dirty the Joker is straight from the get-go, considering he set the whole robbery up. And finally, at the end of the scene, we see him take his mask off.
Stranger.
And we get to see what was at the time the newest incarnation of the Joker.
It was just the perfect setup for a villain while he was dirty and crazy, but while also keeping it grounded and believable within the context of the film.
Yeah, I think the one thing that was pretty unanimous with everybody in the theater watching this for the first time is we want more Joker. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what you want in an opening scene, especially when you're introducing such an iconic villain.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is why this one edged out the other two movies to been pinned down at the top for our top number 1 spot opening scenes. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you're not going to agree with all of our movies on this list. That's okay. Now, movies are subjective. What we want is for you to put the movies that you would prefer to be in the top 3 down in the comment section below. But we did feel like between myself, the almighty Logan, you catch this guy on Twitter, and with the Nerdy Geek, aka Britton, these are the movies that we felt like that were personal to us, that just really resonated with us. So that's why they made the list. And again, guys, drop a like on this video. Go ahead and subscribe because we will be doing, this is a new series. We're doing a top 3 every single week. The next one's going to be top 3 sci-fi weapons in movies. So I'm really excited about that one, guys. And until next time, we out.